Well, we're at the farm today. I guess I should have said hello and welcome to another Mahner Farms video, but I'm skipping right to it. We're at the farm today, and we're starting off, or getting started in serious, with the dormer repair project. So, as you can see behind me, and I'll show you some shots where I'll point at it to give you a better look. We've got 3 dormers on this barn. So there's one right here, one right there, and then one down at the end. So this barn is running north-south on the north end. That dormer is the worst, but all of them need repairs. They all need doors. We're going to be doing roofing on all of them. So basically the plan is going to be to reinforce the structures, take the old roofs off, put new plywood, which is what we're going to be replacing the planking with, exterior glued 3/4 inch treated plywood. That'll be getting ice guard, that'll be getting steel roofing, and then, like I said, all the sides are going to be reinforcing with new timber wherever we need to. We have new doors built, which you should have seen before if you've been following the channel. Those will be getting put on, and if we have enough time, we'll also be painting. So it's a big process. It's probably going to be way more of a pain than even my most pessimistic predictions would let me guess. I don't know if I said that in a way that makes any sense at all, but projects like this pretty much never go according to plan and are always way more difficult than they should be, especially if you're not just hiring someone else to do it for you. So that is the plan. As of right now, it is a team of me. I mean, my dad's here, but he'll be on the ground, and so cutting boards and stuff, but so far nobody else has showed up that really wants to do a bunch of free roof work on an old barn, which doesn't surprise me at all. Makes perfect sense, in fact. I wish I wasn't here. But that is the process for today. So let me give you a look at those dormers. So this is a good look at the worst one. There's our maximum zoom, so you can see obviously the wood is old and weather worn. I've already been up there to look at it, and it is actually, it's dry. It's not rotten. You can tell that even though it'll get wet, it'll also get dry for most of the side stuff. The roof itself is shot, so that for sure all needs to be replaced. The rest of them are obviously not in great shape, but they're not nearly as bad as the first. So that is what we're dealing with. Well, I have no idea where we ended today's video because I'm not the camera person for the vast majority of what was going on, but we got a decent amount done today. It took us almost 3 hours to figure out the lift, which is an embarrassing amount of time, but we had a trouble with the leveling system. Once we got that going, we got the whole first dormer reconstructed, put together, and roofed. So the first dormer is done. It just and I went up and I, which you probably saw in the video, I used the flex paste for the bottom of the to seal it to the shingles on the sides. So the first dormer, doors on and everything, it just needs to be painted. Second one was almost impossibly even worse than the first one as far as how rickety that thing was. So we had to do a lot of reconstruction on that one, even more so than the first one. So it basically needed a whole big endoskeleton built into it, so a lot of reframing needed to be done. We had to take a lot of old rotten boards off, and so to do that without tearing the whole thing down and new construction, we had to go one piece at a time here and there, to make sure that we didn't compromise the structural integrity. And that is where we left off with our process of getting the dormers done today. We got the whole first one done and ready to be painted. The second one is at the point where we're going to sister in 2x6s, and then we'll be able to put the plywood on top and roof it. And then we just have to hang the door. So that's all for the second one, and then that one will be ready to get, flex sealed along the bottom to make sure that it is at least somewhat water resistant, one should hope, and then hang the door. I don't know if I already said that. And we also blackjacked along the top, even though we had a transition strip for the steel roofing that attaches to the steel roofing and goes under the shingles. We also blackjacked the shingles to the top of that just for double protection, I guess. So the second one we almost got done with. The third one we obviously haven't started at all. So hopefully, if we can work as efficiently as today, if not better, we should be able to finish the project tomorrow. I am exhausted. I got home, I had time to take a shower. You may be able to tell I've got some interesting tan lines going on. I didn't even get the worst of it today. Big thanks to all the people that helped. Marissa and her friend, Walter, I don't remember what his name was, but they were very helpful. And then of course, the ever helpful Nick and Raphael, and of course, Dad and my wife for recording. All sorts of helpful people today. It would have been much worse if it was just me. But that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't enjoy doing the work. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. But we'll see you next time with the rest of it.